2KMC here with your city events. Get ready for some fun. On Fridays, head to Club 2K sponsored by Beats, where you can party, play, and jam out to the latest tracks. This weekend, pair up for Court Conqueror 2v2, where you'll take on some of the best duos in the NBA. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, head to the Event Center to ante up and play games with VC on the line. On Wednesdays, you can earn double rep by wearing a featured Wacky Wednesday item. Next weekend, head to Mobile One Qualifiers and Mobile One Grand Prix. Start your engines and finish the race for a chance to earn exclusive MyPlayer items and more. To recap, here's our big board of upcoming events in the city. I'm the 2KMC. Enjoy the events, everyone.
Welcome to another episode of NBA 2K TV.
The NBA trade deadline has passed, and I think I have some whiplash from all the action.
Yeah, but you can already see the newly traded players in their new places in the game, which is super cool. But which trade do you think was most impactful, Chris?
Well, there was three that come to mind. Denver picking up some size in JaVale McGee and Aaron Gordon was huge for them. Victor Oladipo on his way to the Miami Heat, that's gonna be nasty. And of course, the Clippers pick up some championship experience in Rajon Rondo. But one of the trades this year was record-breaking. Do you know which one that was? I do. It's time for some 2K TV interactive questions, this week brought to you by Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA.
So we'll give you some VC if you can answer this question correctly, including this year, who has been traded the most in NBA history?
Was it Jim Jackson, Chucky Brown, Joe Smith, or Trevor Ariza? Hey Alexis, Ariza brought the Lakers the title in 2009. I'll never forget it.
Yeah, but you know a lot about Trevor Ariza, but do you know about Chucky Brown?
I do. He might be one of the most traded players in NBA history. Was he the most traded? If you know it, you might earn some VC. If you get it wrong, you won't. All right, here's another question for you all. Which team was not involved in the three-team James Harden blockbuster trade this year?
Was it the Nets, the Rockets, the Bucks, or the Cavaliers? I think that we can easily rule out two. One, his old team, the Rockets, and two, his new team, the Nets.
And if you pick his new team on NBA 2K, you will probably lose some friends. Don't do it. The NBA 2K League Season 4 draft was impressive. There is a ton of new talent headed to the league,
including Ziya Minor, one of two women drafted this season. She's headed to Mavs Gaming and she's bringing some competitive experience.
We caught up with her after the draft to learn more about this powerhouse player. Check it out.
With the 52nd overall pick, Mavs Gaming selects Ziya from Washington, D.C.
Welcome, Ziya, to NBA 2K TV.
Thank you so much for having me here. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So the draft happened. You were drafted to Mavs Gaming. What's that feeling like for you?
It's super duper exciting. I've prepared a lot for this and I worked really hard for this, so I'm happy to be here.
Now you talk about working hard. Take the fans through your journey to the NBA 2K League. What did it take for you to get here?
It took a lot of hard nights, a lot of long nights. At the time, before getting to the combine and being able to compete in these big tournaments and stuff like that, I spent a lot of time just working doubles and then hopping on the game and only sleeping for 2 hours. And it's just a lot of practice, a lot of time went into it.
For fans that don't know your game, what are the strengths that you're going to be bringing to the team this season?
I think my scoring, my ability to shoot and handle the ball.
So you're moving to Dallas. You're going to be working with Dimes, a veteran in NBA 2K. Have you talked to him, and what advice has he given you?
Yeah, definitely. He reached out to me and he pretty much just told me that, if I need anything from him, I can hit him up. It's super duper exciting just because, he got drafted first overall first season, and everybody pretty much, you come into Pro-Am and you're playing point guard or you're playing a guard position in general. It's kind of like he was like the bar to look up to and to kind of start to model your game after. So being able to play beside him is really cool for me.
Definitely, I love Dimes. Now there's so many talented players and teams in the league. I'm sure you've kept up on all kinds of transactions and whatnot. Are there any teams or players that you're specifically looking forward to playing?
I think I'm pretty much excited to play everybody. I kind of know everybody on every team. So being able to play against my friends and then clown them when I beat them is going to be cool.
I love it. Your trash talk game, is that pretty good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, good. Now, a lot of fans may not know this, but you actually have a professional background in basketball. You actually played overseas. So what was that experience like, and how did that help translate you into a pro gamer?
I have in real life basketball IQ. So, being able to make certain reads on the court and know where the defense is going, know what the offense is going to do, just because of my real life basketball IQ is also a plus.
What does it mean for you to be a trailblazer in women's gaming?
My biggest thing is I want to be able to set the example for more women that come into wanting to play professional gaming. I'm coming into the league to compete. I'm not coming here to just be complacent and then come in for one season and then leave and then make it known that other women are able to compete amongst the best.
Absolutely. So Ziya, you participated in the NBA 2K League Women in Gaming Camp. What was that experience like for you, and did that help kind of get you in this position?
It was cool because I was able to play against the best of the best in the league. I was able to measure how well I would perform in that environment and in that setting. So coming out of that, I definitely learned a lot just about my own gameplay and about how well I'm able to adapt to different situations. And just it boosted my confidence to another level.
What advice would you give to people, young men, young women that are looking to follow in your footsteps?
My biggest advice is just, go for it. If you really, really want something, if that's your dream, that's your passion, there's nothing in the world that should be able to hold you back. So if you're willing to make the sacrifices, absolutely do it.
Well, I love that attitude, and I can tell you that we are all excited to watch you compete with Mavs Gaming this season. Best of luck, Ziya, and you're always welcome back on 2K TV when you break some ankles out there.
Thank you so much for having me.
Triple Threat is MyTEAM's 3-on-3 game mode. In this mode, there's a lot of saucy moves you can bust out, and there are no position requirements. It's truly one of the flashiest ways to play MyTEAM.
It's also a great way to get started, with lineups consisting of a trio rather than a full 13-player roster. Just jump in with your favorites and play.
In single player, each win rises you up the prize board. Pretty simple, right? Play, win, and earn rewards. Plus, each season in MyTEAM sees more and more prizes added to the top of the board.
And after each win, you'll also get a chance to open the vault with exclusive cards and packs to improve your triple threat or full lineup.
So what cards should you use in triple threat? Well, traditionally, a point guard, a wing player, and a big are used. But in triple threat, the choice is yours. If you want to run 3 7-footers out there, you can. Or maybe you want to play small ball and you want to put 3 point guards out there. Well, you can do that too. The important thing is to develop a strong play style, get comfortable with it, and continue to stack up those wins.
When you're ready to get online, Triple Threat has you covered. Play competitively against the community and earn ball drops for even more prizes. But like we said, Triple Threat is the flashiest mode in MyTEAM. And there are a few things you can do in-game that you can't do elsewhere.
For example, look for cards with high driving dunk ratings, and you'll be able to pull off some exclusive, flashy dunks. Even players under the rim can have fun with crazy layup finishes. Just look for the high layup rating to slither around the defense.
You can even throw alley-oops for some off-the-backboard flavor, or even bounce the oop off the floor.
And if your card has that Hall of Fame Handles for Days badge, you can click the left stick for some filthy dribble combinations. Use these to your advantage and you'll be dropping defenders in no time.
The main point in Triple Threat, really, in all of MyTEAM is to have fun.
"2KMC here, and I've got a lot of extra spring in my step. We have 2 votes this week, so pay attention. We need your best to select our 2 finalists for 500,000 VC for the top play of spring. Our first winner was Hoop Lord, going full court for the winner in the red. Our second contender is Teases the Goat, throwing the lob over the shoulder D-Wade style. Our third winner was Levi Fields 15, intercepting the ball and launching a MyTEAM game winner. Winner number 4 of spring was Alex Power 5, soaring over the GOAT in MyTEAM with Baron Davis. Which play is the best so far? Choose between these 4 contenders and vote for your first spring finalist. Let's select our second finalist from these contenders. Your first choice is King IPM with the 4-second Pro-Am Slam Bam. Murray DG25, throwing up a double alley for the win in the city. Winner number 7 was a top assist from Dro118, who served up a lob supreme in the red. And winner number 8 was King LaShawn 13, who rotated through 4 blockers for a flashy dunk in the red. Now, vote for your second spring finalist. So many good choices, but you can only pick one. And stay tuned for next week's episode, where we will put the 2 finalists against each other and determine who will be crowned top play of spring and walk away with 500,000 VC. And as always, if you want your highlights to be featured on our show, then submit them to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. I'm the 2KMC and I'm out of here. I'm late to hula hoop practice.
Jaylen Brown is hosting a new installment of Respect Your OGs, a series dedicated to social justice and highlighting athletes that have inspired us by using their voice. Check back next week for that.
Until then, you can catch more 2KTV over social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV.
Enjoy the game. Bye.
2KMC here with your neighborhood events. Got some fun headed your way. Start off this weekend with Court Conqueror 2v2. Does your game measure up to some of the best duos in the NBA? On Wednesday, add to your community's assist goal in dime time. Double rep will be awarded at 2K Beach, and if the goal is met, all participants will receive 2,500 VC. Next weekend, pick up the pace and rush 1v1. Win 4 games in a row, and you could walk away with exclusive Rush apparel, VC, and more. For more Wednesday action, make your way to the cages, because all day long, you can bounce your way to double rep. To recap, here's our big board of upcoming events in the neighborhood. I'm the 2KMC, and I'll see you on the courts.